Alright. So fuck, man. We come out here again to prophesy the downfall of America and of the 2/3, and we come to prophesy, what will come to in the end and in the future here. In Babylon the Great, it will be destroyed. Babylon will be destroyed. Thus saith the Lord. So thus saith the Lord that Babylon will be destroyed. You 2/3 niggas will be destroyed. The Lord ain't dealing with y'all. He don't love y'all, man. He said he's done with y'all. He's done with you niggas. Alright, so let's go to Proverbs 19 verse 2. Why does the Lord hate them? Let's read why it says the Lord hates them. On Proverbs 19 and verse 2. Also that the soul be without knowledge, it is not good, and he that hates this, his feet sinneth. So the soul that be without knowledge, it is not good. They souls do not have knowledge. They don't have the wisdom or the knowledge to comprehend the word or to take heed to the word. So they don't have any bit of knowledge, not even a little ounce. So the Lord is just going to destroy them like that. They have no knowledge, no wisdom whatsoever. They don't even know what A to B is or nothing. So you 2/3 niggas gotta go. I'm really looking forward to y'all destruction and seeing y'all destruction. I'm looking forward to it. Out here, preaching to the wind, man. Preaching to the wind, man. Hosea 9, verse 7. So let's go to Hosea 9, verse 7. Hosea chapter 9, verse 7. Hosea chapter 9 and verse 7. The days of visitation are come. The days of recompense are come. Shall know it. The prophet is a fool. The spiritual man is mad for the multitude of thy iniquity and the great hatred. So for their great hatred, man. Their great just hatred, bro. The spiritual man is mad and the prophet is a fool. The word is saying there. So me, I'm mad, I'm a spiritual man, so I'm pissed off, I'm mad. And it says the prophet is a fool for the multitude of thy iniquity and the great hatred. So their iniquity is multiplying, like every single day, by the second is multiplying. Each day I come out here to preach the word is multiplying, because they don't hear the word, they don't consider the word. They just ignore it like it's nothing, That's what they do. That's what they constantly do. Shit, man. Fuck. So that was Hosea chapter 9, verse 7. Daniel, let's go to Daniel 11, 32 through 40. Daniel 11, 32 through 40. Daniel 11, 32 through 40. So let's read what Daniel 11, verse 32 through 40 says. Daniel 11, 32 through 40. And such as do wickedly against the covenant shall be he corrupt by flatteries. But the people that do know their God shall be strong and do exploits. So he will corrupt by flatteries. You know, he's gonna say nice things, and he's gonna do wickedly against the covenant. He shall correct by flatteries, but the people that do know their God shall be strong and do exploits. So we that do know their God, like me, will do exploits, and we will be strong. And they that understand among the people shall instruct many, yet they shall fall by the sword, and by flame, by captivity, and by spoil many days. So we will understand among the people, and we will instruct many. But the word is also saying, they shall fall by the sword, by the flame, by captivity, and by the spoil many days. So them that we instruct, they'll fall by the sword, flame, captivity, and be spoiled many days. But us, we're gonna be safe with the Lord guiding us. Now, when they shall fall, they shall be hoping with a little help, but many shall cleave to them with flatteries. So they will be helped by a little. They will be helped with a little help. And some of them of understanding shall fall to try them, and to purge them, and to make them white even to the time of the end, because it is yet for a time appointed. And the king shall do according to his will, and he shall exalt himself and magnify himself above every God, and shall speak marvelous things against the God of gods, and shall prosper till the indignation be accomplished, for that is the torment shall be done. Neither shall he regard the God of his fathers, nor the desire of woman, nor regard any God, for he shall magnify himself above all. But in his estate shall be honor. He shall honor the God of forces, and a God whom his fathers knew not. Shall he honor with gold and silver, and with precious stones and pleasant things. Thus shall he do in the most strongholds with a strange God, whom he shall acknowledge and increase of glory, and he shall cause them to rule over many, and he shall divide the land for a gain. So that's what he's gonna do. The Antichrist, the false Christ, or whoever is in power, when they come against the Lord and his people. Now let's go to verse 45, Daniel 11, verse 45. Daniel chapter 11, verse 45. Yeah. Daniel chapter 11. Verse 45. And he shall plant the tabernacle of his palace between the seas in the glorious holy mountain. Yea, he shall come to his end, and none shall help him. So that's even basically talking about the end times, when whoever is in power around that time. It's also speaking about him, like he'll fall, no one will help him, he will fall. That's just what's gonna happen. He's gonna fall. The dude's gonna fall. That's what's gonna happen. Shit. That's what's gonna happen with the dude. Whoever is in power on that time he's gonna fall. Like it says right there in the word. Daniel 11 verse 45 there. Now let's go to Psalm 7 verse 11 through 13. Now I read this a couple of times. It's powerful though. So Psalm 7, 11 through 13. Psalm 7, 11, verse 13. God judges the righteous, and God is angry with the wicked every day. If he turn not, he will whet his sword. He has bent his bow and made it ready. He hath also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against the persecutors. So all them evil ass people, who are persecuting us, the saints and the elect, the 1/3, and just persecuting the truth, period, their ass will be avenged 7 times, the word is saying here. So that's what's going to happen to them. So Psalm 7, 11 through 13 says that. That's what's going to happen to them. Shit, let's just, so America would be destroyed, That's what we come out to prophesy. And, shit. Ain't nobody gonna be able to save them at that time. No one will be able to save them. It's gonna be desolate. It's gonna be perpetually wasted and gone. I mean, shit, there could be a chariot up there. I don't know. No, fuck. That's what's gonna happen. And, shit. Let's go on to this next verse here. Let's go on to this next verse here. So, that was Psalm 11. That's Psalm 7, verse 11 through 13. Let's read Psalm 82 and 83. Then we'll move to the next verse. So, Psalm 82, the whole thing, and we'll read 83. So for the 1/3 and the elect, this is for who I come to preach. God standeth in the congregation of the mighty. He judges among the gods. How long will ye judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked? Selah. Defend the poor, the fatherless, do justice to the afflicted and needy. Deliver the poor and needy, rid them out of the hand of the wicked. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. I have said, ye are gods, all of you are children of the Most High. But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the prisons. Arise, O God, judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations. Psalm 83 is song of Psalm of Ahch. Keep not thy silence, O God, hold not thy peace, be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They are taking crafty counsel against thy people, and consulting against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with thee. 1. Consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and Ishmaelites, of Moab and the Hagarims, Jebal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have holpen to the children of Lot. Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeb. Yeah, all their princes as Zebah and as Salmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. O my God, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yeah, let them be put to shame and perish, that man may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahawashi, art the most high over all the earth. Whoa! Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff, man. Yeah. That's some powerful thing right there. Powerful thing right there. We couldn't prophesy the downfall of this village. We couldn't prophesy the downfall of this place. Because it will be destroyed. It will be destroyed, bro. Now let's go to Psalm 149. Psalm 149. Psalm 149. Praise ye the Lord, sing unto the Lord a new song, and his praise in these congregations of the saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them be sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of God be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hands, to execute vengeance upon the heathen, and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains, and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This order have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. So yeah, bro. That's a psalm right there of David, who prophesied basically. That's a prophecy of what will become of us, our hope. 1/3 and the elect. Definitely. The 2/3, they just gotta go. Definitely. And the other nations. Zechariah, verse chapter 13, 8-9. Zechariah. Let's go to Zechariah. 13, 8-9. 13, 8-9. And it shall come to pass that in all this land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my God. Yeah, you heard it right there. 2/3, they gotta go. They just gotta go. Now Isaiah 13, 14-16. Isaiah 13, verse 14-16. And it shall be as the chased robe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. So their houses will be spoiled. The man will be just to the sword. Their wives will be spoiled. Their houses will be spoiled. Their children will be dashed to pieces. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished, basically. Before their eyes, their children will be dashed to pieces. And anyone that is found will be thrust through with the sword. They will fall by the sword. So that's what the word is saying there. That's what it's saying there. Now let's go to Revelations chapter 13, verse 10. Revelations chapter 13, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. The patience and faith of the saints, it's saying. They'll be killed with the sword, they'll go into captivity, it says. Now let's go to James 1 and verse 1. James 1 and verse 1. Let's see what it says. James 1 and verse 1. James 1 and verse 1, page 701. James 1 and verse 1. Something like that here. James, the servant of God and of the Lord, Yahawashi, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. So that's speaking about the elect and the 1/3 who are scattered among the nations. So that's why I say it's nations, though. In the Revelation it says in the nations, because we're scattered among the nations. Matthew 28, verse 19, and in Deuteronomy 4, verse 27. Okay. What's happening? Matthew 28, verse 19. Matthew 28, verse 19. Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Ghost. So it says all nations. Now we're going to Deuteronomy 4, verse 27. For Deuteronomy 4, verse 27, and the Lord shall scatter you among the nations, and ye shall be left few in number among the heathen, whether the Lord shall lead you. So there it tells you right there in the word. So it tells you right there, I just read in the word there, that will be scattered among the nations. That's why it says nations. And that's why only 12 tribes of Israel will survive. With the 1/3 only, and the elect will survive there in the end times when it comes down to it. Only the 1/3 and the elect. The 2/3 will be destroyed, and the rest of the nations will be destroyed. For the other nations, their wives will be ravished, their children they'll fall by the sword, their children will be dashed to pieces before their very eyes. Their horses will be spoiled and their wives ravished. They'll be led into captivity to be our slaves. And just the 1/3 and the elect will go and reign with Christ for 1,000 years when the chariots come, when Yahawashi gets the people. So we're just waiting for the mark of the beast to hurry and come. Then we just pray it happens quickly and swiftly. And yeah. We know that's the word, we're preaching the word, that's the message today. That's the message for this day tonight on the Sabbath, man. So don't buy or sell or work. Don't buy, don't sell, don't work. It's the Sabbath today. It's Friday, sundown right now. No, it's Sunday, sundown right now. The Sabbath day right now. Till tomorrow, the sundown, which will be Sunday sundown, but this calendar, this how it's set up, it'll be basically Saturday sundown. So yeah, that's the word. That's the word. You know, you heed the word, you listen to the word. That's the word. All right. So that's what we come and prophesy about. And yeah, that's what we come prophesy of. Ain't no joke, man. I don't know if this one. Oh, they had some. Damn, I lost it. Alright, let's see what else we can bring out. Let's go to Zechariah 10:10. Zechariah chapter 10, verse 10. Zechariah chapter 10, verse 10. Zechariah chapter 10, verse 10. I bring them again also out of the land of Egypt and gather them out of Assyria, and I bring them into the land of Gilead and Lebanon, and place shall not be found for them. Alright. So that's saying, bro, you bring us out of the land and we'll be back in the land, Holy Land. Jeremiah 3, verse 14 through 15. Alright. Jeremiah 3, verse 14 through 15. Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion, and I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. With knowledge and understanding. And so that's what the word is saying. It's saying, for now we have no place there, but The Lord bring us back, give us pastors with knowledge and understanding after his own heart, and feed us of knowledge and understanding. And he'll bring us to Zion. The word is saying there. So Lord, bring us to Zion. The word is saying there. Hold on. Alright, let's... Man, bro, I'm trying to find that thing. Hold on. Yeah, bro. Fuck. You know, this weather ain't no... Oh, bro. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 13 through 14. Like, I'm not a white man, bro. I'm not here saying, going around saying God bless and shit like that, bro. Damn. Shit, bro. That's how fucked up it is, bro. If people see a Bible, they automatically think about some white pastor in a suit or something. Jeremiah 2, 13 through 14. For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the mountain of living waters, and hewn them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? So is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Because the Lord knows we are the chosen people, and he knows they taking our land and all our goods, all our cattle, all our corn, all our vegetables, fruit, oil. They took in all of that. So it's what it's saying. Now we're going to Jeremiah chapter 16, 2 through 4. Jeremiah 16, verse 2 through 4. Chapter 16, 2 through 4.